Welcome back to another episode of Motogp Mac, and today we're going to talk about the sprint race that just happened in Jerez. Now, the race was won by Brad Binder from Pecco Bagnaia, from Jack Miller, Jorge Martin, Miguel Oliveira, Danny Pedrosa, Maverick Vinales, Johan Zarco, Marco Bezzecchi, Luca Marini, Fabio Di Gianantonio, Fabio Quartararo, Alex Rins, Raul Fernandez, Stefan Bradl, Franco Morbidelli, Augusto Fernandez, Iker Lecuona, Jonas Folger, Joan Mir crashed, Aleix Espargaro crashed, Alex Marquez crashed, Taka Nakagami crashed, and Enea Bastianini did not start as he's pulled out of the race weekend. So it took two attempts to get the race underway. The first attempt, Franco Morbidelli hit into the side of Alex Marquez, and Bezzecchi had nowhere to go and went over the top of Alex Marquez's bike. Now, Bezzecchi's bike did go on fire in the gravel trap, and hopefully there is no damage to the engine of that bike because, as we know, he had a spectacular engine blow up yesterday. But once the racing got underway again, the two KTMs jumped out in front, with Binder actually getting the initial hole shot and Miller in second. However, Miller was able to pass Binder, and for majority of the race, well, all of the race, it was a KTM 1-2 with Miller in front. However, with about 2 laps to go, Brad Binder made his move and was able to pull the pin and gap Miller almost instantly. Miller then was in second place, but Bagnaia had closed the gap when the two KTMs were battling, and Pecco was able to overtake Miller and leave Jack Miller in third. However, throughout the race, Pecco was under a lot of pressure from Jorge Martin, who definitely kept him honest all through the race. Miguel Oliveira and Danny Pedrosa also had a ding-dong battle, to be fair. Very, very, very impressed with Pedrosa over the course of this race weekend. He's definitely shown that there's life in the old dog yet. Solid performance from Maverick Vinales. Johan Zarco was a bit anonymous, as well it was Bezzecchi, although, to be fair, coming back off the fall and still finishing ahead of his teammate is definitely a good thing for him. Fabio Quartararo, I think he's really having a day to forget, if I'm very honest, or probably a weekend to forget now. You know, out-qualified this morning by his teammate for the second time this year. Alex Rins finished the top Honda. Joan Mir fell, but again, last race he won it, and this race he is in 13th. So definitely trouble for Honda this weekend. Bradl was doing quite well, to be fair. He finished ahead of Franco Morbidelli. And Raul Fernandez, again, was very anonymous throughout the whole race. Big shout out to Iker Lecuona, who beat Jonas Folger for 18th place and 19th place respectively. But again, it's good, solid race for him. And definitely, I love seeing the number 27 back in MotoGP. Alex Marquez, he had 2 crashes again. Turn 2 definitely wasn't his favourite turn today. Aleix Espargaro, tough day. Fell, just lost the front. It looked like when he tapped the gas, the front just went light, and that was him straight into the gravel. Joan Mir, just a weekend to forget. A crash already yesterday and today. This is his 4th crash this season during a race. So out of 8 races, he's crashed in 50% of them so far. So not really the best start for Joan Mir. But all in all, I think the sprint race was quite good. Interesting to see the mini battles, especially within those in the top 6. 3 bikes in the top 6 were KTMs. All in all, it was a really, really good race. A lot of battles up and down the field. A lot of energy going on. So, it was really, really enjoyable. So for me, the rider of the day will have to be Brad Binder. Some of the moves that he was doing on that KTM, it looked like that there was a hinge in the middle of the bike. Also, though, I have to give a big shout out to Danny Pedrosa, because that was an absolute brilliant session and brilliant race from him to finish within sixth as a wild card coming back into MotoGP is outstanding. But I would definitely love to know your thoughts. What did you think of the sprint race, and who was your rider of the day? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.